Hey guys, it's Morgan coming back to you with another ride video on the 2023 300XC. As you can see, it is snowy and cold, so this will be a cold test. We also have the Skydio drone out for the first time out in the wild, at least for me, owning one. So yeah, I got spiky tires. We got the tires from Lightning Studded Tires. Keith McQueen sent us those. They are V-Force. They are V-Moto Force ATs with some really bitchin' German-built tungsten carbide studs in them, all glued in and happy. So we're gonna need them. We are at the Lower Spring Creek Trailhead. You can see right there, and it's 22 degrees. It says on the temp gauge on my fan, but it was like 17, 18 coming up here, but the sun just came up, so that's good. And we are heading down into Lower Spring Creek, and we're going to go up as far as we can. Now, I have no idea how far we're going to make it. I don't know how much snow is down in there. I don't know how much snow is up top. This is just going to be a lot of fun. So if that sounds like a good time, if you want to watch me struggle around by myself, maybe get stuck out here and have to eat some like poor animal, stick with us. Here we go. Oh, this is a little sketchy. All right, done with the switchbacks. Guys, so one of the keys to riding in this kind of stuff is keeping your hands warm, and it's not easy to do. I'm gonna get more mitts. I used to have big bar mitts to slide my hands into. I got rid of them a while back because I wasn't doing much snow riding, and I make better ones now, so I'm gonna get some of those. These are windproof gloves from Climb. They work okay, but not great. So yeah, super quick check-in. Tires are working really good. Bike is running perfectly. It's only showing 126 degrees on the temp gauge, so that's not very warm. But yeah, things are good. Let's keep rocking. I'm gonna switch to the white map. I think that's a better map for this kind of goofing off. You don't want to break the tire loose unless you're really sure, and because even with these studs, they work great in the frozen dirt and ice, but they're not the world's greatest on rock. So a little bit slippery when you get in the rocks. I love all these animal tracks because these are not human footprints that I'm following, guys. These are some sort of game, or I guess it could be a bear or a who knows, but mountain lion, there's actually lots of mountain lions in this area. I think the CPW had 17 they were tracking in this canyon. And just so you know, the tip gauge is like the max I've seen so far is 130. That's pretty normal when you're super cold outside and you're splashing snow up on radiators. But that does not mean that the cylinder walls are 130. I'm sure we're not doing any damage to the motor. A little spicy. Yeah, I'm sure we're not doing any damage to the engine. That's just the water temp at the top of the radiator, so. Oh, this is a tough little section coming up. Let's see how we do. Super hard, but in the snow everything's a little different. Oh, it's getting deep. Snow is definitely getting deep. We're having to spin to get down to the dirt, the frozen dirt, and get traction. It's hard to tell you how deep this snow is. I mean, probably at least averaging 6 inches, getting deeper in some sections. It's the bike is working really good. The tires are awesome. As soon as they get down to frozen ground, they hook up. They're obviously not going to hook up when, you know, you're just spinning in snow. They're not paddles or a track. So you got to be able to get down to the hard stuff, which is sometimes really hard for the front tire. There's just no power, so you really got to steer the bike in these conditions with your legs. I'm not very good at that. So this is actually great practice. Oh, another down tree. Trees. We got one more spicy section coming up here pretty soon. It's gonna be interesting. Here we go. I almost did it clean. Guys, that was a ton of fun. Sorry that the footage kind of just stopped there on the trail. I forgot to bring extra batteries for this camera that I'm talking into right now, and the Mini ran out of battery early. I forgot that when it's cold like it is today, batteries do not last very long. Oh, there's people here. We'll go ahead and back out so we don't seem like crazy people talking to our camera on the road. And just so you know, guys, if you've from here, been here, I was able to fly that drone all the way from the forest boundary all the way to the Lower Spring Creek trailhead. It flew the entire time with no issues. Still had 30% left in the battery, and that's freaking amazing because it's cold. That thing's flying up in the cold, so yeah, super happy. But let's talk, guys, real fast about how that was. Just a few things that we were testing. First of all, cold performance of the 300XC is perfect, just like I thought it would be. Did have the idle drop down pretty low and it died a few times. I was a little bit worried about fouling a spark plug because it wasn't that much heat in the motor, but it never did. Ran great. Again, I'm running a BR7ES in that, not the 8 that they say they come with, but again, my bike came with a 7 for whatever reason. The drone was super cool. I hope you guys liked the little drone footage we got in there. I'm gonna start saying buzzwords like establishing shot and things like that now. Yeah, I thought that was cool. It did really well on the tracking. A couple times it had some issues, but I don't know, did awesome. And then the whole flight time down here is pretty amazing coming down the road. Studded tires, Keith at lightning studded tires. Those things are rad. They're absolutely rad. Awesome carbides, awesome tires. Didn't lose a single stud. They look brand new. I'm sorry it's back there. It's warm in here. I'm drinking my coffee, but I'll show you guys later. Just make sure you subscribe to the channel. You see those studs a bunch here in the coming months, because I'm going to leave them on this bike, I think, probably most of the time. Studs work great. Everything worked great. The only thing that really didn't work great was the fact that I didn't have my mitts for my bars. I'm going to get those on there for next time so I don't freeze my hands and have to stop so often. Bike's amazing, guys. Cameras are amazing. Drone's amazing. Tires are amazing. The suspension, honestly, was really good. This is kind of rough when it's super cold outside. Lots of suspension, even spring suspension, but especially air suspension tends to feel pretty harsh, but it felt great. Honestly, felt really good. So if you guys are interested in having us valve or TBT valve your bike, trust me, guys, we can make it work really good with air. And then just a little spoiler alert, we are going to be doing probably 6500 cartridge kits because I just want to try those. I've done KYBs, but I want to try 6500s and report back to you guys. So stay tuned. We're going to be doing that, but we have settings for it. So if you guys want to do 6500 KYBs, however much money you want to spend or however little money you want to spend, we can help you out. I'm really psyched to do that. So anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Punk Rock Club, you guys are my favorite. You know that I love you more than everyone else. And I hope that you guys get out and spread the gospel of two wheels. And I hope that what we're doing here is inspiring you guys to work on, but more importantly, get out and ride your dirt bikes!